Good morning. I think we're there. All right, we're on our new camera angle here. I'm John Hutchings. This is Healthy Edge Live. Thanks for joining me. It is Wednesday morning, September 26th. Man, it was a nice thunderstorm last night. Hopefully you guys all weren't disturbed from your sleep too much. You know, that's one of the components of the Healthy Edge Blueprint, which is rest and recovery. And sleep is so important to put all the pieces together and ample rest so your body can recover from your workouts, both your strength training and your cardiovascular exercise, and to make your nutrition work optimally. Put your supplementation to work for you and just get you all the results that you're working so hard for. We're back on YouTube this morning, so if you're following us on YouTube, good morning. And sorry, we went away there for a couple of days. I just didn't have my laptop set up and just didn't want to deal with the wireless here at World Gym Rochester. The wireless is fine if you're bringing your cell phone. I see people streaming movies out there on the cardio equipment. Some people like to do that. They'll come in and do like a half hour, an hour on a treadmill or an elliptical, and they're watching movies, they're listening to music. So the wireless works fine here, and we do have $19 down payments on the gold membership for the rest of September. So you got a few more days to take advantage of that. Check that out at worldgymrochester.com. Self-care. Now, I teased this on my Facebook Live and said, hey, maybe I'm going to talk about getting a haircut today, and I do need one. That's a small piece of self-care. I mean, if you look good, you feel good, right? But self-care is a broad topic. It relates to a lot of things. Self-care in the way of not engaging in behaviors that trigger other bad or undesirable behaviors. Yesterday I went and checked out a kitchen. We're going to have some big news about Healthy Edge Meals coming up here. HealthyEdgeMeals.com. Check that out. Great way to get your proper nutrition in a convenient and cost-effective way. HealthyEdgeMeals.com. But anyway, while I was there, I was offered some treats. So I indulged. I had some peach pie. It was really good. What else did I have? Oh, there was a Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie. I had one of those. I think that was it. Was there one other thing that I had? Oh yeah, there was an eclair. I had an eclair. So I had three things that were off my list as far as adding extra sugar into my diet, avoiding gluten where I can, things that just kind of put my stomach in a bad spot, But what triggered that was, it was a special event. And how many times have we made that excuse for ourselves? And listen, if you have a party, a celebration on your calendar, I'm not expecting you to walk in like when I used to do bodybuilding. You walk into a wedding reception with a Tupperware thing with a chicken breast and some broccoli and plain rice. That's extreme. Now, if you do that, that's okay, if that's what you're choosing to do. But I'm not advocating that you deprive yourself of experiences. I'm talking about regular, everyday life where you set in motion a series of events through mindlessly reverting to habits that you might have decided weren't the best in your life. So having the self-care principle, recognizing those traps and avoiding them is really kind of the glue that holds together the bricks of your blueprint. When it comes down to it, we're just a product of the sum of our habits in life. So recognizing, identifying those triggers and avoiding them and not getting into situations where you're going to fall back into bad habits. That's a level of self-care. Another level of self-care that I want to talk about is injuries. Now, from time to time, here's that line, right? Here's that line. I've had people tell me they like watching my videos when I do this stuff like that, right? I don't know why. Maybe it just distracts them from my long hair or my big beard. I'm going to shave that off too. But anyway, there's this line that we train up to. Now we're talking about training and injuries right now. So, and how it relates to self-care. When we train, we want to touch that line, right? We want to get to the proper intensity where we're right at that line. Not every day. That's why with our weight training, and I've posted photos of it here on the page, we graph our strength training. So we cycle our intensities and our workload volume so we don't injure ourselves and still get maximum results. So we kind of just keep cycling back and touching that line, and eventually we move the line higher. But from time to time, you will train over that line, and that happens. I'm not trying to discourage anyone from working really hard in the weight room, but just be mindful. When you cross that line, that's where injuries can occur. And it doesn't have to be a debilitating, although if you feel a sharp and sudden pain, stop doing what you're doing and seek medical attention. But if you chronically push past that line, that's when you start to get achy joints. And I'm going to start trying some of our Advocare products in that category. I talk about areas that you supplement in your life. Joint health is one of those things that I'm going to start focusing on, as well as gut health, supplementing nutrition, supplementing performance. Joint health is one of those. But chronically pushing over that line, or even just constantly training over that line, from time to time, you're going to injure yourself. So we're talking about self-care this morning. When you do injure yourself, be mindful of it. Can you still train? Sure, you modify it. Whether it's lowering the volume of your strength training, changing the rep scheme. Now this week in the weight room, I've gone to a single compound exercise per body part and doing like 10 sets of those. I'm not doing 3 or 4 different exercises, pyramiding the sets. I'm just getting a steady, straight set, easy volume, continuing to stimulate lean tissue development without overtaxing the joints or the central nervous system. That's another area that you can overtrain as well. When you overtrain your central nervous system and overtax your recovery system, you're going to have restless sleep and irritability and achiness that you can avoid by not overtraining. We're not going to get too deep into that, but when we're talking about self-care and injuries, be mindful of that. Today is Wednesday. It's my CrossFit day. I'm going to look at the workout before I decide to go and do it. Because yesterday I was demonstrating a plow pose. That's when you lay on your back and flip your feet up over your head. Some people can touch the floor. And I decided I wanted to touch the floor. And as I pushed that last couple inches to accomplish that, my upper back just kind of, I thought it was a good adjustment at first. But what happened is I think I've got a subluxation of the vertebrae back there, and I have to go to the chiropractor and get that adjusted. I'm going to look at that workout, and now I've been working out for 35 years. I don't recommend that you do this unless you feel like you have the experience and the intuition to know your body to do it. But maybe there'll be an exercise that it'll actually readjust that on its own. So I might do it, I might not. But that's self-care. That's knowing the difference between an injury where you should lay off or modify, and just soreness or general progress that you should work through. If you need any help with that, I'm John Hutchings. I have over 20 years experience professionally in the fitness business. I've been working out for over 35 years. I'd love to help you with that. HealthyEdgeBlueprint.com, or send me an email at johnh@fitnessedgemedia.com, or you can comment here or reach me through the Facebook page, Healthy Edge Blueprint, or comment on YouTube, Healthy Edge Blueprint there as well. So self-care is the topic of today. Just be mindful. Train up to your intensity level, your proper, that ceiling, but know that once in a while you'll push through. You might get a slight injury or an overtraining issue. Seek help if you're not really sure. Ask a professional trainer, such as myself, or see your medical professional. Either way, take care of yourself. We want to optimize your health, fitness, and well-being, but we don't want to do it to the extreme where it becomes debilitating or detrimental to your overall health, fitness, and well-being. I am John Hutchings. This is Healthy Edge live every weekday morning around 5:30, 5:45, right here on the Healthy Edge Blueprint Facebook page and YouTube channel. I'm going to go train our clients in the blueprint. If you want to get involved, healthyedgeblueprint.com. We've got a couple of different ways you can join with us and let me train you and help you optimize your health, fitness, and well-being. World Gym Rochester, worldgymrochester.com, $19 down on the gold membership. That's it, guys. Happy hump day. If you're doing the 10-day challenge, I'm on day 9, 90 push-ups, 90 sit-ups, 90 squats today. Work them in, break them up, get it done, and get the benefits. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.